love, renewal, hope, healing. All of this is possible through God's hand. The challenge? How can God's church bring His love to a community in need?
The vision of New Hope Community Church is to love and serve God and others, both locally and abroad. We have come to the Meadowview area because we want to serve God in this way, and that is by serving the residents here and loving the people here on a long-term basis.
The overall vision of New Hope Community Development Corporation is to really be an extension of the church and to share the love of Christ to the Meadowview community, and to do that by demonstrating God's love through providing services, offering long-term supportive relationships that will eventually provide a more secure environment and community for those in the Meadowview area.
We see the vision that Enoch has for NHCDC as really fitting together with the vision of New Hope. We ask people, how can we serve you? And it always came back that we need after-school programs.
JumpStart is an after-school program that works to mentor and tutor children within the Meadowview community. And so right now we're working at Freeport Elementary School with first graders in a classroom. We're also working with 5th and 6th graders. Usually what happens is we go into at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays to the first graders, and we tutor them. We work with them with their reading. We give them some snacks to eat. We hang out them with a little bit, and then we help them with their homework. We also work with the 5th and 6th graders to also tutor them. So we try to work as closely as we can with the teachers to see what each student needs help in their classes, and so we make sure that they do their homework, they have their agendas out, and they have their homework ready and they're doing it. After they do that, then by then it's about 4:30, we walk over here to the New Hope Community Center, and we give them free time.
We'll do different kind of activities if we can. We have, like, we'll play basketball some days or do kind of artsy activities.
Our Friday schedule is a little bit different. We have a lesson with them that usually is around 3:30, and the lesson is usually faith-based. We'll talk about the Bible. We'll try to teach them a lesson, something that will be beneficial to them. For example, today we talked about the importance of compassion. We are trying to mentor the kids too. We're trying to help them out in any kind of problems that they have. So we do our best to communicate with them and let them know that we're really trying to be a consistent presence in their lives.
I get to see that some of them have their hard times, some of them have their good times, and we get to work with them in a way that sometimes their parents don't even get to. And we build those relationships where they're able to trust us and be able to communicate with us. So we give them, our wisdom through God, which this has all been such a God-like working wonder.
I just recently retired from the state after 34 years, so I wanted to become involved. And one of the things I want to get involved with is in young people's lives. I know that program, that Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I am not. It's like sowing seeds and encouraging. So it's something that you hope for the long term, that you've had some type of positive influence.
Hi, my name is Phoebe. I'm a tutor here at JumpStart. As time went on, as I grew in relationship with the kids, I learned to love them more, and as the kids opened up to me more, there's this trust relationship that you could see developed, and it's really cool. And it's kind of an eye-opener just to see how much you can impact a kid's life. Even when you're just living your daily life, people can see that what you do and how you love God, and that they can be touched by that.
I like the tutors because they're fun, but they can be real strict at one time and then real fun at another time.
My mom's proud of me for getting all hundreds on my homework reports. I had a D-, and I brought that up to a B+.
When we have a test the next day or so, they help us study with it. It makes us learn more instead of them giving us the answer, because if they give us the answer, we can't learn a lot.
And I met a lot of new people that I thought wouldn't really be my type of friends, and they are, like, all these different kind of people I didn't know, and I met a lot of them, and they're like actually really nice kind of people.
My grades before, the tutoring was like C's, and now they're like B's and A's. The tutoring's helping me like understand English more, because I wasn't really good at English before.
They've been very good to my family and me, which I'm glad, and that's how I just keep on going with them and being a friend. It could also help your child with things that they never really learn from you, because sometimes when you get very busy, you never get time with your kid, and it actually makes your kid feel bad. I'll talk about my life to them, and they listen a lot and tell me what to do so I don't mess it up.
We have this one little boy in our program, and I think he showed us all this big turnabout. When he came to our program, he had this mindset of, he was just like this troublemaker kid, and we were just like, man, we don't know how we're going to work with this kid, and we thought it was going to be the biggest struggle, and at first it was, you know, but over time and with lots of prayer, we were able to really touch this kid and get through to him and be able to gain that trust and that friendship that was just so unbelievable. After a while, you just started noticing that his grades would go up, his personality was just from like anger and upsetness to like this happy, like just bright person. We changed a lot of his views on everything because of his trust for us. And I've really seen a lot of change in this young man, and I know that one day he's going to grow up to be some brilliant, brilliant person because he's on the right road.